This then is the idiosyncratic, the Gaffer, Prophet Passion Java, the founder and president of Kingdom Embassy, Passion Java Ministries, KTV, coming to you with a revelation about spiritual fatherhood and the prophetic. As you all know without doubt, that God sent me from Africa to America to bring the prophetic for the very first time. America never had the prophetic until I had to come in. Sounds confusing because oftentimes some of you, you'll be thinking, but we have prophets in America. We have people prophesying in America. There's a difference between someone who can prophesy, a prophet, and someone who is in the office of the prophetic, not the office of the prophet, of the prophetic, where I am. Anybody can prophesy. The Bible says we can all prophesy one by one. 1 Corinthians chapter number 14. We can all prophesy one by one. But there are three types of prophets. Number one, we have people that are born prophets like me. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before you were in your mother's womb, before you entered in your mother's womb, I ordained you a prophet to the nations. So there are those that are born prophets. Then Amos 7 verse 14. Amos said, I was not a prophet, I was not the son of a prophet, but God called me when I was tendering the sheep of my father. Right? So there are people that are called. If I call you, it means you are not here. So there are people that were not born prophets that can be called to be prophets later, like Amos. Then there are people that are made prophets by prophets that are in the office of the prophetic. Elisha is a farmer who is made prophet by Elijah. And he even doubled what Elijah did. Why? Because he was made prophet. Exodus 4:16 and chapter 7 verse 1 says, 4:16 starts by saying, Moses, you shall be instead a god, capital letter G. But Aaron shall be your prophet. He shall be your mouthpiece. He is a Levite, but he shall be your prophet. How? You will make him a prophet. Chapter 7, what happened? God says, now I have made you God, but Aaron will be your prophet. So Aaron is made prophet by Moses. So I am saying, America had Isaiah, America had Ezekiel, America had all the prophets that you have ever known. But America never had Elijah or Moses who can raise sons in the prophetic. I'll give you an example. Isaiah is a great prophet, but he can't make prophets. Ezekiel is a prophet, but he can't make prophets. A donkey prophesied in the Bible, but can't make someone a prophet. But hear this, Elijah can make you a prophet. Elisha can make you a prophet. So these are three types of prophets. So any other prophet can be raised by God and prophesy accurately, like the likes of great William Branham and all the prophets that we know in America. They can prophesy, yes. And they can impart you the prophetic. Hear me well. They can impart you the prophetic. But there's one thing they can't do. They can't replicate themselves in you. Now, the ability of a spiritual father is not measured by how great the man is. It's measured by the ability of making you great. So look at pastors. I've never seen pastors that have replicated themselves. When I say replicate, I'm not saying Aaron became Moses. I'm not saying Joshua became Moses. I'm saying Joshua is a great warrior who is being used by God mightily to stop the sun, worldwide event. Why? Because they have been made like that by Moses. So, God is looking for people that he can use, but he wants people to be raised and to be nurtured by fathers. But there are no fathers in America. A father is someone with the ability to bring the greatness in you. And number one, prophets impart, but father or someone in the prophetic implants. He replicates himself, or he implants. Paul says, Timothy, my son, stay up the gift that I planted in you. He did implantation, not impartation. Impartation is boosting the gift in you by laying on of hands. But implantation is you don't even have a gift, then I lay hands on you. That's why you see, God have blessed me to raise sons like Prophet Innocent, Prophet E.J. Newton, Prophet Lovey Elias, and the likes. I have sons in Africa, everywhere. India, everywhere. What are we talking about? The ability to raise somebody in the prophetic. That is why on my website at prophetpassion.com, if you go under schools, I have programs for ladies. It's called CCC, Called, Colleged, Commissioned. I help you discover your calling. I college you in your calling. I commission you to operate in your calling, to start a church, to plant a church, to prophesy, to cast out demons. I have sons and daughters groups that I teach people on a daily basis. I have prophetic classes. Why? Somebody needs an Elijah to be on the school of the prophets with the sons of the prophets. I don't have much words, but I'm here to say you are blessed and America has been remembered. Don't miss this opportunity where God has a word for you. You can register on my website at prophetpassion.com for a one-on-one prophetic moment. And I know your life will never be the same again. God bless you.